Many of my guests can't move forward with their lives until they get the truth. And I'm here to make sure they get it. After 8 years together, Courtney and Star put their relationship on hold because she needed answers. You see, she believed Courtney was molesting both of their children. Take a look at their story and stay tuned to see how the truth changed their lives.
I've been with Courtney for about 8 years. And for all them, the whole entire time, I have felt like he could be a child molester. When I started dating Courtney, I was 30. Courtney was 20. My daughter Ali was about 13 or 14 years old. And Courtney had started seeing some things from a family member. He thought that the person was being inappropriate with Ali. It turns out that he was right. That Ali, she later came to me, she said, yeah, Mom, it is happening. I was, being molested. We put the guy in jail. Courtney supported me through the whole thing. And I thought he was just a great guy. And then it turns out that he started showing signs to me of being a child molester. And I really thought Courtney knew that this guy was a child molester because he was a child molester too. That's what I honestly believe. It was a time where our daughter that we have together, she was laying by him in a weird position. She was like right by his private. And when I confronted him about it, he knew immediately what it was about. He was like, I know you're mad because you saw our daughter laying by me, in a weird, he called it a weird position. But her butt was literally like right by his private. When my daughter was 1 year old, Courtney took her to a party. She came back and her private area was red and she had a scratch in her private. And it was a situation where I would see him going into my son's room. I would confront him and he would say, oh, I'm cutting off the lights. But the lights were already off, And then my son coming to me days later saying, Mom, my butt hurts. It really terrifies me to think that somebody could be hurting my kids and me not being able to protect them. It hurts me and it makes me afraid. I'm really scared for them because I don't trust Courtney at all. I don't trust him. I lock my kids' doors a lot and I'm up all night. I'm up all night checking on them. Sometimes I go in there and I'm like looking them over, making sure the clothes are on and just all kind of stuff. And Courtney doesn't understand that and he doesn't, I say, you need to move out. Just go, leave me alone, give me some space because I can't take it. He don't care.
Courtney, you're here because you're accused of molesting your 2 children.
Right.
So we got to do the standing up. And what a twist it would be that if this happened, because when you met Star, you noticed the man who was in the house at the time, and you believed he was molesting Star's oldest daughter.
Exactly.
And you told her, hey, something's going on here.
Right.
And that guy ended up getting arrested and put in prison, right?
Right.
And so, you did a really good thing. You stopped the guy from molesting a child. And then you stay with Star, and the two of you have 2 young children together now, right?
Right.
And she believes that you molested your children.
I love my children more than life itself,
Right.
So it's like for her to be trying to really bring up all these allegations against me, it's like it's hurtful, but then also it's making me angry because I can't voice my opinion and say, look, no, you got me messed up. I'm not like that. I literally don't go use the bathroom at night because I don't want her to feel like I'm walking around the house. Or just little things. I eat at night, so I go downstairs and get some snacks or something like that or whatnot. I literally had to cut all this out because I'm walking on eggshells.
If you were getting up out of bed, you might be doing something wrong.
Exactly. So my daughter was 6 months, and I had took her to a family event, a barbecue. And I guess when she was changing her pamper when I brought her back home, she was saying, oh my God, why is my daughter, why is she so red down there and this and that and this? Or you a pervert anyways, and you probably was hearing her or something.
So the first time that she says this to you, were you thinking what are you, crazy or?
Yeah, we got into it you're not just gonna keep just putting all of your insecurities, your guilt or whatever it is, and then just put it off on me like that. You're just not gonna just do it all the time.
Do you believe it stems from that she didn't catch the fact that this guy was doing it with Ali?
Yeah, of course, I believe that, and then we try to have a talk and try to hash it out, and then she be acting like she okay or whatever, but it's it always resorts back to what she's been through or what the guilt that she feels behind her daughters, which I can understand it, you know, but 7 to 8 years now, and it's like on and off, like every other month, it's a real actual huge altercation behind her feeling a certain way, you know, and it's like I can't defend myself because if I'm defending myself,
Who is that?
That's her.
That's Star?
Yeah,
Let's bring her out.
Okay.
You want to sit up here and act like, oh, you're this loving, and you're a loving boyfriend, right? You're not. You're a creep. You look at Ollie every chance you get after you know what she been through.
Exactly.
Seriously.
But the thing is,
what you gotta say?
But it's like only thing you have.
Hold up. You
Okay.
got all the time you said what you wanted to say. You sit up here and bring our daughter back that you love so much, and her private is
When you
red.
first were together, or when he was trying to get together with you, he stopped your daughter from being molested.
He did.
I mean, kind of like a hero.
Yeah,
She don't like
and
that.
He throw it in my face.
No, the thing is that I don't throw it in your face.
Yes,
Is the
you
fact
do.
that you
throw it in my face.
I put
You
it like
didn't even
this.
see it. I came in here basically saved the day.
No, it's never no
But he did-
appreciation.
hold
He be
on,
like,
hold on. But he
B,
did.
I seen it. You
but-
didn't even see it.
But he did do it. He did stop your daughter from being molested, right?
did.
So, do you really think that he would molest his own children then?
I hope not.
The only
And what if he?
I hope not.
Okay, so you said you don't love him anymore. What if he passes his lie detector test?
It's over.
It's still over.
It's over.
What's really going
too
on?
much.
I don't know if that's a very safe thing to do either, though. Locking your kids in bedrooms in the middle of the night. That's a fire hazard. One, you know, something happens in the
Where I
house,
can
they
sleep.
can't get out.
Where I can sleep.
Is it possible that you'll never be able to trust any man?
No, I won't.
Yes, of course.
No,
That's the
no,
situation.
never. He know that. I
Yeah.
don't trust any man. Any man in my house late at night walking around, no, I'm not gonna trust you. Because you know what I've been through.
Exactly.
And then you want to argue and
Let's,
fight me down
your
about
oldest,
it.
Your oldest daughter, Ali's here. Let's bring her out.
Courtney, you know you lie, okay? And while y'all
Okay.
clapping for this man, y'all don't know nothing about
Y'all don't know
him.
what we've been through.
Right.
Y'all don't know what we've been through. Talk about how he be looking at your butt all the time. For real, though.
You be looking at my butt. You be, and then what happened? Okay, so when we was at the house, you
Don't
walked past
swear so
me
much.
and grazed me and touched my butt.
You've done creepy mess. You're
Okay.
creepy.
I
You're
can- I
creepy.
can
You go in,
take
you
that.
Go, you go
I
in
can
my
take
son.
that.
You go in my son's room, right?
can take that.
I lay there. I watch you. You don't. I watch you all the time.
Right.
You go in the room. The light is off. I jump up because I'm like, oh my God. I go and I'm like, what you doing? What you doing in here? Oh, I'm just in here turning off the lights. The lights was off though. The lights was off. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on a second. And just listen to me for 1 second, okay? I don't know if he did or didn't, and we're gonna find out. He took a lie detector test. And I'm guessing Courtney didn't do anything.
Well, open that.
Molestation. But what I'm saying is, whether he did or whether he didn't, whatever the outcome of this, you two should split up. Did you have any sexual contact with Ali when she was 16 years old? He answered no. Did you ever have any physical contact with either of your children for your own sexual gratification? He answered no.
Your heart beating fast?
Nope.
You scared?
The results came back the same to each question, and they came back that Courtney told the truth.
Exactly. I told you. Like I said, yeah, exactly. Of course, it's always gonna be like that. Always gonna be like that. Exactly. It's always gonna be. It's gonna be the same thing over and over and over. Over and over and over. It's always gonna be the same thing. That's it. It's always gonna be about.
believe it.
I know you don't. I know it because of why.
I don't believe it.
Of course not. But do you see what I'm saying? It's all gonna be them against me, and then it's like, okay, whatever else is that, that's it.
And you're right, and I'm with you on this one. She just might never be able to recover from what she's been through, and you should not have your life destroyed because of it, though.
But it's like I understand what she's been through. It's like I'm trying to help
But
her.
maybe you
like, get through
can't.
that. Right.
Maybe you should take a break. I certainly believe that you should get some professional help. I don't know if you could ever be back together as like a husband and wife type of relationship, but maybe be civil towards each other so you can co-parent your kids.
Yeah.
You know, okay?
Maybe.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on. Good luck. If you like what you see, all new episodes are coming, and you do not want to miss out. Click subscribe now. Bye.